So I was walking around for quite some time because I could just not figure it out. And I checked everything twice and I still couldn't figure it out. And eventually you start wondering, is this solution something that you would consider illogical or nonsense or whatever? And eventually that led to me looking it up. I will admit that. And now the question is the solution illogical to me or not? I don't know, because I just looked up a tiny detail. I still don't know what exactly the solution is. But in my defense, I can say that I was on the right track somewhat. Because I had seen all the details or the hints. Like here we have a chalice with red fluid in it. My attempt was, or my assumption was, that you would be able to read this. Apparently that's what's going to happen if you drink the right berries. And I saw that this is a chalice with red fluid in it. However, it's not the exact same chalice, because this one has a metal rim, but not the handles that we have. It's similar to one that is in the laboratory. I knew that I had to figure out what the potions do that you can create from these 4 berries, but I couldn't make out how I would use them. Like this chalice, it looks like this one without the handles. So that was a little bit misleading. But I also noticed that this thing was specifically saying berries, and that we already had these 2, which you could consider berries. These and these. And while I was walking around, I also checked what is in here. We have these, which I couldn't identify, but apparently these are those here. And we have these, which are the ones that make you move faster. The white ones slow down time, but also yourself. And the other ones, I think they do nothing but to blur your vision. So while I was searching, I thought, okay, these are maybe just referring to this last line here, that they are just intoxicating and they don't have a practical effect. The slowdown, I just couldn't see the advantage of that, and that's why I was stuck with this one, that I couldn't see a practical use in this island for the speeding up. And so I kept searching, but yeah, apparently the solution is to use the red berries. And the hint is the red fluid in the chalice over there, and the fact that we have red and yellow berries here. The thing is, you can also put the berries in here. But for whatever reason, I never followed through the idea of using those berries, but I don't know. I mean, why are these stored here and these are not? Let's try the yellow berries first. Or can I? Can I use these plants at all? In here? No. What do the yellow berries do? Golden delicious. Oh, that is clearly intoxicating upside down. It was, you could call it misleading to hide this behind the separate lock, when in fact you have to use those. While I was searching, I noticed a few other things that might help us in the future. Take a picture of that. These are all scribbles. And I got an achievement for taste them all. Apparently all berries tasted. And what do I think about that solution? I'm not sure. The only clear hint is the red fluid near the battery operator. Let's prepare another drink. And here, even that is not a clear hint. I couldn't identify those, but so I thought, okay, these, the purple ones, are the useful ones because they speed you up. But even if you would identify those, there are the bad ones, the yellow ones, mixed in between. Well, it could be a hint to just try the others as well. Even though they don't look exactly like these. I mean, I still don't quite understand how this game thinks, so hopefully I will learn that along the way and I don't have to look up any more stuff. But what I also noticed is that you can place this here and turn it up, and then it will heat this thing. But I assume this is just the wrong crystal, because there's one lens here and then one lens above that, and then there is a crystal that we can interact with. I have no idea how we will get up there, but maybe we will get a orange crystal in a socket that we can place there and then activate something. I also noticed and exhausted all the hints. There are several layers of hints, sometimes just one, sometimes 2 or 3. But these didn't help me. But now what I learned now is that I have to pay attention to the smallest details, even though I really don't like that this chalice is missing the... If it had these handles on the left and right, then I would be somewhat okay with it. But if you make people look at the details and then it's not the same exact chalice, I don't know. Especially since this type is used in another occasion for powder and not for drinking. But anyway, let's see what we get here. 3719. Is that the code for here? And what is 1? 37. This would be 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 and 9. I assume this is 1. And this would be 7, 8, and 9. And we get another core. Maybe is there another one below that? The second code? Could be. And I have no idea what this does. We can't change the matrix of this. Can see it, but it also doesn't seem to matter where we place it. This will always activate first 3. Okay, it all was hinging on this detail. And now we have, what do we have now? We have the crystal symbol and the door symbol. I think the crystal was up here. What do we get? It's a separate compartment. And we have a hint. I don't know what we will get, but up, up, down, up, up, down, down, up, down, up. What do we get? Another thing. And then let's see what the other does. Up, down, 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 up, down, up, up. Doesn't do anything, maybe for later, somewhere else. Let's check the item that we got. Oh. I just clicked it. What could that be? This part looks similar to this, maybe? Wish you could throw some of these away. Three raised sides. Could be. I can't combine stuff inside my inventory, can I? Okay, there was the crystal icon and the other one. That was here. The mushroom umbrella icon. And the other door icon. I think we have seen that somewhere. No, that's the flask icon. it shouldn't fit in here. That has the raised part. These two should not be compatible because they have the same parts. They are not opposites. You could theoretically you could put this onto this. I'm not sure if I can do that in the inventory. I don't think so. Let's look for the other door. That should be... I still have no use for this. What I also noticed while walking around is that this door itself lights up and you can interact with it, even though I have no idea what you should do. If you close the whole thing, this handle lights up. But what would you do with that? I thought at first that you would use the speed up potion to quickly run somewhere because there is a clock ticking, but apparently not. I'm sure I've seen that before, this icon. Wasn't here. Regarding this thing, I think the glass or lens has to light up to indicate that it's functional. At least that's how the other contraptions have worked. Can't do anything with it now that it is unfolded. I could just click the hint to learn what it is, but can look around for a little bit longer. I also noticed these. There's one of those at the entrance. It's so far unclear purpose. This was not a door we could open. Ah, this was the one here. And more of those stones. The cave. And we know what to do here. Wonderful. Progress finally. All hinging on the red fluid and the red berries.